Cornette's been a busy man the past few days, dissing himself with Donny T, and now it's Chrissy J's getting involved with. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling, and it's time to slap Tony's dick out your mouth, Chris.
Yes, Jim Cornette, the big draw, the ratings man of wrestling, has delivered an X-rated beatdown on Chris Jericho. Fairly, of course, because we all know Jim Cornette couldn't batter a fly. This is the guy that pissed his pants when confronted by Santino Marella. Mamma mia!
X-rated beatdown on Xmas.
Yes, X-rated beatdown on Xmas. But we made a video earlier about how Chris Jericho was accusing the wrestling... I'm going to call him the wrestling lawyer because he's got some wrestling clients, including Jim Cornette. But yeah, Jericho basically accused Stephen P. New of being a bully, even though it sounded like Chris Jericho was the one trying to bully him.
And he's a mark.
Stephen P. New was simply saying that nobody involved in the brawl-out situation, apart from Ace Steel's wife, could comment on it because they all signed an NDA. Jericho says that he never signed an NDA, but Jericho wasn't even there, so it's kind of irrelevant what Jericho signed and what he didn't sign. But all Jericho was really interested in signing was a future contract extension to get more of that Tony Khan money. And now Jim Cornette has called him out on it. So maybe he's coming to the rescue of CM Punk. Maybe he's coming to the rescue of Stephen P. New. Or maybe he just wants to fucking end Chris Jericho's Christmas early.
Maybe that's what he wants to do. I mean, I tell you what, though, he's defending CM Punk quite a lot these days.
He is.
Yeah, he doesn't support Trump and he doesn't support Jericho, baby.
So Jim Cornette said on Twitter in reply to Jericho, quote, "God, Chris, it's Xmas. Slap Tony's dick out of your mouth. You've got his dad's money for the next 10 years and the Buckaroos will still let you play with the cool kids. You don't have to tell the truth. Just quit lying. Punk is sorry he made a difference in AEW business and you haven't." End of quote. So, yeah, Jim Cornette cutting Jericho to the bone here, telling him to get Tony's dick out your mouth, telling him that Tony's dad's money is secured in Jericho's bank account. You don't need to keep kissing ass. You don't need to keep playing up and just doing everything the cans want you to do. You don't have to keep being this, like, kiss-ass company, man. The Buckaroos, the Elite, they're not going to stop you from working with all the other guys because you've backed them. You've basically followed their every move. So, yeah, Jim Cornette just simply telling Chris Jericho here, look, essentially, man the fuck up, be your own man, and just stop being this guy that will bow down and kiss the ass of Tony Khan and suck up to the Elite, because it's embarrassing. Chris Jericho was never like this in his prime. The guy's got money. It's not like he's desperate for money. I don't know why he's become like this over the years.
I'll tell you why he's become like this, because he always bash Vince, all these digs about the money. Oh, pay us like NBA stars. As soon as he gets the NBA star money, he starts puckering up. Maybe Jericho's been like this his entire career, but he only hasn't been because the money simply hasn't been there. I think it's poor that Jericho, as soon as he made... But like, he's made his money. See at the age of 48 when he joined AEW, he did not need to go down this road.
I can understand if Jericho was broke and he was in danger of losing his house and he thought, fuck, I need this AEW check. I need to make sure that my lips are 100% all the time planted on Tony Khan's ass cheeks, like a Rikishi stink face. I mean, I can understand if he was broke, but the guy's not broke. It's Chris fucking Jericho. I mean, he's not doing himself any favours, but I'm sure the guy still has a job at WWE if he wants it.
And he's at Fozzy. Look at them. I'm sure his money's saved up.
Alright, I mean, I wouldn't really say Fozzy. I've made much money.
Who am I to kiss Tony Khan's asshole?
Who am I to make a dime? That's all that Fozzy makes.
He's got his podcast. He's got more options than most.
No, he does. He's fucking Chris Jericho. He's one of the most well-known wrestlers as well. He's been on multiple TV series, TV shows. You know, you look at his following on social media and whatnot. I mean, Chris Jericho, like, he can get gigs. If this guy spoke the truth, if this guy stood up to Tony Khan and said his true feelings and Tony Khan didn't like it and kicked him out of AEW, there would be opportunities for Jericho tomorrow.
TNA. Cross the line.
I heard TNA were hiring, but I mean, he's just.
Would he puck it up to Scott D'Amore? Team Canada.
It's sad, man. Jericho just wants that easy AEW money now, and he's not going to do anything to jeopardize it. And if that means siding with Tony Khan and siding with the Elite and the Young Bucks on every single little thing, then that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, it's desperate. I mean, you look at Undertaker, he was always a McMahon man, but he was never up his arse.
Look at like a couple months ago with the NXT ratings. Look at Jericho completely fucking crying about Cena and Taker being on NXT.
I know, it's embarrassing.
Backing Tony Khan on Twitter because he was having a meltdown. Oh, Taker never appeared on a show under 1 million viewers. Well, neither did fucking Edge until he joined the AEW, so what's your point there, Tony?
Neither did you, Chris.
Neither did you, Chris. I think it's sad. Jim Cornette, I want to see Jericho's response, but I don't think he will respond.
No, I think he's banned off of Twitter for today. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Boxing Day, he can get the gloves on.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jericho will just take the L here though and stay low.
I don't think he'll respond.
Or maybe I'll let Tony Khan respond for him.
He could do that. I mean, come on, man.
Here, we're laughing, but if Jim Cornette did show up in AEW Live, Mike, I'd tune in.
I'd tune in. Would 500,000 to tune in though?
No, I don't know about that, but I'd certainly pay to see it. So, yeah, Jim Cornette bashing Jericho on Christmas Day. You love to see it. Jericho, will he respond? Or is he too busy being invited over to Tony Khan's house for Christmas dinner?
What dinner's that involve? A rectum.
Yeah, I'm sure just Chris Jericho will be stuffing something tonight. Anyway, guys, that's it. A lot of wrestling news here on Christmas Day. Not really, but Jim Cornette made it worth it. So
he did.
I'm glad I checked no DQ today. That's it, guys. Catch you in the next one.
Thank you. Fuck you. Goodbye.